Here we are at PNC Stadium with Michaela Abam from the Houston Dash. First of all, Michaela, happy Sunday. How are you?
Happy Sunday. Very, very good. Excited to be here with Kids Meals with Kroger and get to packing a bunch of meals, help some kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we talk about the team, the Dash for this season, talk to us about events like this. All of us, I think most of us enjoy being around charitable organizations and helping out our community. I'm sure you feel the same.
100%. And I feel like in our profession in general, it's really important to inspire and be inspired. And it's amazing to have organizations like this that are part of the community with the club and the whole atmosphere of what football is and what it is to give back. So we're super excited to be here and yeah, get to work, pack some meals.
Ms. Michaela, I grew up in Mexico where poverty was an everyday thing. I still have memories, not positive ones, of seeing children on the street not eating. Through this program, I'm learning, through today's event, that there are people right here in our city that are in similar situations. That's just so sad to hear, but at least we're trying to do something about it. It's just perplexing to see this beautiful stadium and 5-year-old children in Houston that don't have the right nutrition.
Yeah, no, it's really, really, really heartbreaking when you think about it, and to be driving around, going around, and seeing children, like you said, without anything. It's terrible, and it's something that you see and want to be able to lend a hand of any sort. And there's organizations like this that are able to do so. So you're talking about Mexico, I'm thinking about all the communities and Cameroon and Africa and everywhere else that we have these kind of problems. But at least we can start in the communities here and kind of build out and be able to make some kind of change and impact in a kid's life.
Well, you're a role model for many people, for many young players, male and female, and also for being out and volunteering. So thank you for that. As we turn to the Dash a little bit, I sense a lot of excitement this year with the team. Beyond what you've accomplished in the last couple of years, I know COVID's made things strange for all of us. How do you see your team as we enter this 2022 season?
No, I definitely see that we're coming in with a little bit of a more stronger and high-end standard mentality. Obviously, we know that last year wasn't our best result, and we definitely want to get back to it, make playoffs, win championships. So yeah, preseason and off-season itself was huge, and preseason now is huge. Time for us to get back and get going and get our gears rolling to head into season on a high note. But yeah, I know everybody's excited. We're just able to be on the pitch and be able to kick around is one thing, but whenever we get games started and everything, I know it's going to take a huge turn for us. So.
How do you see the culture change that the new owner Ted Siegel's trying to implement? You know, I cover the Dynamo side more than I do the Dash, which I should cover more, to be honest. But I think it's a culture change that's affecting all of us that are affiliated, associated in some way with the club, and I think that's a good thing.
Yes, no, 100%. It's nice to see our owners be a part and be hands-on with a lot of the changes that we want to make, whether it's facility-wise, whether it's in team-wise, or whatever it may be. But just to be there, show face, have them be a huge voice and lending voice to what we want to be able to create an atmosphere as a club and as a team at the end of the day. But no, it's amazing to see that he's here and willing to make those changes. So yeah, it's nice.
I was speaking to several players about the new CBA for the NWSL and what a game changer it is, because I know through other players that have been here in the past and maybe that are currently here, this wasn't their only gig. They were professional players, but they had to work 3 jobs just to make ends meet. Hopefully the CBA is getting all of you ladies the respect you deserve, and hopefully a lot more in the future.
Oh no, yeah, it was tireless hours that the committee, all of the players, association, everybody went through to go through and make that to come about and happen, and it was huge. It was historic. It's a step in the right direction. It's not the end result that we're continuing to implement for our for the league and for women's sport in general and in soccer, but we know that it was a huge step in for us to get going again and be able to start our season knowing that we're feeling a little bit more safe, feeling a little bit more secure, and looking forward to see how they're going to handle future situations to come. But definitely a step in the right direction.
Well, good. Sure. I'm happy about it because of the sport, because of the role models that you ladies are to so many young players. You know, I don't want to dwell on the past of how we got there. I think maybe it's time to think about forward and how this
100%.
can improve, right?
100%.
Not forgetting the past.
No.
And
using it as a groundskeeping, definitely using it as stepping stones to improve for the future and be able to help those younger generations that are coming forth to have better Apple opportunities and whatever it may be, to help them know that their passion is something that is heard and seen and felt, and we want to grow on that. So yeah, it's definitely a step in the right direction, like I said.
How do you feel being a role model? And what advice do you have for young ladies, for young men, for young players out there now that are saying, man, one day I want to be there? Not next to Uncle Alex here at the stadium, but there playing the sport that we all love so much. I don't know if you feel pressure for that or you embrace that because you are a role model.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're saying it. Sometimes it's not something that's always on the mind, but definitely something that you think about, especially when you're on the field. You see your fans, we see all the younger kids and boys and girls that are coming out and watching our matches and everything, and it's something for me that don't take for granted. I know what it is to look up to others and to see them as role models, and my biggest saying that I would say is don't keep believing, don't stop pursuing your passions, your dreams. Things do come true. A lot of faith, a lot of hope, a lot of patience is required. But at the end of the day, it's important to stay strong, stand in your faith, and make sure that you're doing everything in your ample mind and power to make whatever you want to come true possible. So, yeah.
Well, look, well said. I couldn't have said any better. It's an honor to be beside you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for volunteering for this
100%.
event, for helping Kids Meals, for helping Kroger, and more than anything, for being a great model for us. Thank you, Michaela.
Thank you.
All right.